working on a new piece lately called Surin. It's unofficially about a supposedly evil vampire with a good heart who lives deep within a cavern. I wanted to show one of the patches within this piece and talk a little bit about how it works. First of all, let me just say that there are two sides to every patch. There's the notes, and then there's the instruments. The notes, which is like the score, comes from algorithmic patches that I program in Max. The notes by themselves don't do anything. They're just instructions for the instruments. The instruments, which I design in Ableton Live, listen to the instructions coming from Max and play notes accordingly. This particular patch, which I aptly named Evil Roams, is comprised of 3 instruments. 2 samplers in Ableton playing looped clavichord sounds, and a Rhodes piano. The Rhodes give the sound its body, while the clavs provide more of that shriller, dungeony tone. Here's what I have on the Max side. This patch is telling the instruments what notes to play. Now, this particular algorithm hardly even makes sense to me at this point, so I'm really just going to try and explain it more generally. But yeah, the patch does a bunch of calculations and makes a lot of randomized decisions and basically spits out scale degrees. If it spits out a 1, that tells the instrument to play the root note of the scale. A 3 means to play the 3rd scale degree, 5 the 5th, etc., etc. The degrees you see here are jumping around like crazy, but a note only gets chosen 25% of the time. So the resulting sound is fairly smooth, with only occasional sudden jumps. This patch takes notes from E major, but it ends up sounding really minor. It's kind of by accident, but I think it's because the 6th scale degree is used a lot. Sometimes the code can seem pretty arbitrary, but if it makes a cool sound, I don't really care if it makes sense or not.